Yo, SC, your online singing coach.
Hey everybody, it's your online singing coach back again today with a new reaction. Well, I'm back with Jinjer today, which was one of the most unusual and intriguing videos that I have reacted to date. Even though it's out of my wheelhouse, even though it's out of my comfort zone, I can't help but come back for more. There's a lot more to unpack. There's a lot more to immerse myself in with Jinjer, and I'm curious. So I have written down a lot of your suggestions. We will probably get to several more videos, but today it's about Perennial live at Wacken in 2019. Here we go.
Dankeschön, Germany. Well, with the next song, we must say goodbye to you. But rather not goodbye, but see you next time.
Okay, yes. So before the singing starts, there's already some observations happening here. Okay, gold jumpsuit, love. That's a vibe. Love it. It looks great with her dark hair too. Also, did you notice this? This is the way she's talking right now. This is so rock. So, this is just strong. Yeah, before she's even started singing, she just looks confident on stage. There's a ton of people in that audience. Wacken, it just blows my mind how many people come to this and to be on stage in front of this many people. I just can't imagine what that feels like. I have a Facebook friend who just performed at Wacken, and she posted some pictures and it just looks surreal. Okay, anyway, back to Jinjer and Tatiana. Here we go.
This autumn feels like funeral to me, the longest song of grief, and not for
Notice
what
how
has
she's
passed,
back to the audience here.
but for what shall last.
Some fans ready.
All right, Germany, for this!
Good morning. Yes. Woo. Here it is. Yes.
Exhausted night, always so tragic and so eternal. Our walls spectacular shadows, ridiculous ourselves. Death throws our slowly, crawling
That's a
to our
lot of
toes. As the last lift is falling out our life.
So one thing I did like about that growling, I'm still getting used to it. I cannot deny that. But I liked how the first phrase or two started in a bit more of a voiced sound, Like there's a bit more of her voice tone in there, and then she started to drop more and more, like a more voice distortion into this false vocal cord manufacturing growling sound.
Exhausted night, always so tragic and so eternal. Our walls spectacular shadows, ridiculous ourselves. Death throws
I like that
our
big step there.
slowly, crawling to our toes. As the last lift is falling out our life.
You like that?
With her, I'm
Sexy.
with a few candles on my breath.
Yes, beautiful tone. Again, just such a nice contrast between that aggression from the growling sound to her natural singing tone, which is really, really perfect for this kind of music where the music is aggressive, but when she flips into her singing tone, it's pretty, but it also just fits. It fits. There are some pretty voices that just wouldn't fit with this kind of music, but it seems to just fit perfectly. It's like one of those things where you don't really know why. Maybe like peanut butter and chocolate. Listen to how she slides off this last note here. This is just a cool style technique happening here.
On my breath.
Yeah, it's like a bit of a slide down, a little touch of vibrato, and a touch of a cry, rather than just a clean da-da. But the way she added the vibrato, the way she slid down and added a touch of cry, These are the things that make the difference between a good vocal presentation and a fantastic vocal presentation. Okay, let's keep going. Definitely a dramatic contrast there again. Okay, I have been practicing a bit this false vocal cord manufacturing growling sound. Goodbye. I still don't sound anything like her. She's just got it dialed in. Another thing I want to just compliment before moving on to the next section is how she's really making use of this gigantic space of stage. There's a huge stage here, and I really like that she is moving around to all the parts, giving all the angles of the audience her energy.
Today I reached the point of no return. Now cry and then die. Tomorrow I will meet you with yourself restored.
Some nice mood shifts in this song. Pretty dramatic mood shifts. This vibe is kind of more my style, but ready, sing it.
Of mass destruction.
I mean, all I caught was this phrase is about mass destruction. And the way she sang it is so pretty. It's just a nice little, again, opposites attract moment here.
My biggest source of confusion. The reason of decay and disillusion. Under permanent ties, we found breathless paradise. No, we're not dead. No, you're not dead.
Now you hear that? Even though she's still in this lower range, she's starting to come into a chestier tone rather than relaxed chest voice. She's coming into a fuller, stronger chest voice here. The tone is changing, and I'm sensing we're growing into another big, loud, aggressive moment here.
Just enjoying coma.
She held that one a long time. Really, really lovely transitions in Tatiana's voice between we had this nice low, breathy, relaxed chest voice, then we had a stronger, more developed chest voice. Then she started to rise into her pure mixed voice, head mixed voice. Let's hear this little kind of vocalese moment again.
Just enjoying coma.
This is poetry of you.
take this moment. Again, if you watch a lot of my reaction videos, you know, like Floor does a good hair flip. There's a couple others. Anyway, if you've got the long hair, work it. It is part of your toolbox for being on stage and performing. You have got a whole nother little element to work with, to bring into the performance. I'm serious, y'all. It seems silly to talk about, to consciously talk about, I'm gonna wave my hair around. Like, okay, that sounds silly, but if you do it, there's something that just has more power, more strength, more confidence, more badassery when you're doing it on stage. So good job, Tatiana. You work that hair.
This is poetry of youth. This is poetry of me and you.
Attitude.
Thank you so much, Wacken. Well, we've heard a lot of great things about you, but it's about our expectations, man. You're fucking amazing! And stay amazing. Thank you so much, and see you someday.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I love that curtsy. I love the smile. She was having fun. She was having fun. I love that. As I mentioned, I can only imagine the rush that you must have performing for that many people, just going crazy to you and your music. But again, such a contrast from the final growls to the back to her speaking voice. Has such a nice ring to it. It's just like, wow, very unusual gift. And as you heard, when I tried that goodbye, I mean, I'm sure that the use of the false vocal cords, the growl sound, takes some training and some practice. You could hear mine just doesn't have the same sound as Tatiana's. Yeah, she's got it dialed in. She's a beast. She's a beast in terms of being able to use that. She's a beast in terms of just her pretty singing against this metal. Like it works so well. And then on stage, she was totally in control, confident, expressive, legit. Like you buy it, you know, like you never question, does she really know who she is? Does she really have an artist identity? You know, those questions never come into your mind. You just buy it. You're like, yeah, this is it. She's for real. The band is for real. Yes, as a vocal coach, I do tend to focus a lot more on the vocals. But yeah, the band, tearing it up. So anyway, I've got a few more Jinjer videos on the list to check out. There is one that got mentioned a bit. I can't remember the details on that one, so you could refresh me. You said Tatiana had done a reggae Nirvana cover. I really need to hear that. I love Nirvana, I love reggae, and I love Tatiana's voice. So help me out with that one. Don't worry, the other ones, Teacher, there's a couple other ones. That sounds intriguing, that sounds interesting. We got to check it out together. So hope you enjoyed watching this with me. If you did, please be sure to hit subscribe. If you really enjoyed watching this with me, I'm always super thankful when I see the super thanks come in. You can also support me on Patreon. And until we meet again, Jinjer fans, thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.